Hi everyone, Dorota International nail artist and educator here. And today I've got some Easter nail art for you. Have a preview of it in here. I get you through step by step how to achieve this look, and I hope you really enjoy it as well. Also guys, thank you so much for all your continuing supports, likes, comments and shares. Let's start. Just perfect for Easter, like really delicate and pastel-y look. And I will show you how to achieve this. So I've got the tips ready in here. If you do it on the client, like you could also check it. There's lots of structure videos where I'm just showing how to build up the nail extensions. And then you will just, once you finish them, go and apply this amazing color, which is called Flower Garden. And that is 217. I love it because of its coverage, and it's also really nice on its own, but also as a base, like for the designs. So very universal color. And then give it a cure. Do the same in here. Just remove the dust before. Bless you, Lucky. As usual, he always tries to find a nice and cozy place when we record, just underneath my feet. And then cure it. Okay, we are gonna actually use the entire collection. So I've got 240. Lots of different colors going on in here. 240. Then we've got 202. You can also see them as well, like how they look. And then we do have 237. And I basically kind of place those colors next to each other as well, because we'll be mixing them. 219. And then I have the darker purple, which is Purple Rain, 242. I use this one a lot, actually. And then we do have 277. And the orange one, which is 239. Amazing. Okay, full rainbow going on in here. And then I also need a drop of the French gel. I need 1 scoop in here, and I need 1 scoop in there. Perfect, the first tip is ready. And what you want to do it is grab the D-liner brush and add tiny bit of the white into the yellow. The reason for it is like the yellow one, you can see it changes the color. I think it's even more intense when I added the white to it. And then we want to paint the first line. So the first line is coming on from the top of the nail. All the way down. Beautiful. Just because I don't want to clean the brush, if I would be doing it on the client, I would do exactly the same. Without of cleaning the brush, I would go and do the same line in the same color, because it saves you lots of time cleaning your brushes. Freeze it. So each time I will do like lines on the one hand, cure it, and then go next one. I didn't clean my brush, and what I'm doing is now I'm picking up those tiny bit of those turquoise into the yellow one. Okay, so I have created another color. Like really nice and beautiful. And now I'm just gonna paint it with this color. So I've got different shade of the green. You don't have to cure the lines and just kind of paint another one. I find that it is actually easier for me because then I have not too much of the gel polish. So I would do this one line and I would freeze it. The clients can easily swap their hands. And this is something I'm going to show you as well, what I quite often do it when I'm working with those kind of colorful French. So like every finger is different. What I would do it is I would paint it on the one hand, like I did it. And then I would go straight away to another color and do it on the same hand I'm working on it. Like I find that I do it quite a lot. And then give it a cure. And then my brush is still in the same color. And if I use like the French technique, I might have, or like a full color application, I would be holding the same color in my hand. So sometimes swapping the colors, like, you know, if you're painting with the gel polish, is quite time consuming. And for me, it's a really big time saver doing that way. I hope that did make a sense. Patrick, did you understood what I mean? He didn't listen.
Yes, this time yes.
This time he didn't listen.
I've been on holiday.
Yeah, his head is on holiday. No worries. I didn't touch up the previous green, so I'm just doing it now. Perfect. And then straight away I'm gonna go into the blue, but again I am touching up. Yes, my mixing palette is visible. Just checking if he's not too much on holiday and he pays attention. So I added a drop of the blue into the...
By the wheels.
I'm covering it, okay. And then I'm adding just a touch of those blue. And swap again. It isn't a hard design, like I would say anyone could do it. Basically, you just need to be pretty patient because again, it's time consuming, but it's made out of very simple elements. Okay, clean the brush and go into a straight blue. Straight blue in here. I'm not sure if the camera can pick up the color difference because it's minimal. Like it's almost like doing an ombre with the stripes. So I went back with the previous color because I weren't happy 100%. And that we join place here. Okay, now we are gonna go for a purple with the blue. And again, it's a very close by color. Remove the air bubble. Here we are. And then we've got purple with the purple. Straight away I can go actually for a pink with the purple. So pink with the purple. And then the next color is just a pink on its own. Just a pink on its own. And I can see it, I didn't touch up this color. Nice. Check it at the ends. There we are. Then orange and a pink. You have to kind of mix it until you create a new color. Same in here. I actually love this color, which I have created in here. The orange and the pink mixed together. Then the next one, we've got pure orange, so I need to clean my brush. So pure orange. Straight away do the same on this one, so pure orange. And then orange with the yellow. There we are, so we have created another color. Just touch up that corner in here. Cure it. I actually think the entire set like this would be quite nice as well. The entire nail. And now is the time for the delicate flowers. So we are gonna do white dot in the middle. And again, I suggest you do one thing at the time. So like dot, dot, and keep swapping. Watercolor brush, and then I'm gonna go for white with the pink. So white and a pink. And we are painting a first flower. This is cool. And then we are doing 2 yellow dots. So 1 and 2. Swap. And 2 yellow dots. Okay, now white. What else you can do it? So I did use the watercolor brush, and now I'm gonna swap it to like slightly a smaller brush, but it's a kind of similar shape, and go for a white flowers. So those ones and here are the hardest one. You want to go in between those petals. There we are. So in between. And I also want to change the shape of those petals. I want them kind of more hard shape. So what I'm doing is I'm just touching up. They don't have to be perfect but I'm just touching up to make them a bit wider. And here. And more irregular. Okay, then straight away I can do another yellow dot. This is another way of doing those different shape of petals. I think it's just much faster. I wanted to show you. The easy way to. And 2 dots. Okay, time for the orange one. So I've got my orange in here. I even didn't bother to clean the brush. It will be just a little bit brighter. And now just a normal shape of the petals. And same in here. So in between, I did also find, oh no, I touched it with the orange. So somehow, I don't know how I did manage, I have covered my blue with the orange. Sorted. Okay, another dots. So again, this yellow color. And this time we are gonna go in between. So in between the, and let's do it here. Orange flowers. I think this way you also don't get confused, like, so it's probably the most simple way of doing those kind of Easter, spring designs, because they are just perfect for Easter. Now, some of you actually might have those brushes because they are from the set of the five brushes. And then freeze it. Purple one. So clean my brush, and then we're going for a purple one. I pick up the one which is mixed with the pink. Remove some excess, just so you don't have too much. And now this petal needs to squeeze in here. This one can be bigger, bigger. So you have to kind of play about. So here I've got space for petal. Here is hardly visible one because the other one is covering it. And then another ones. And then we do another dot for a flower in here. So it's worked like a wee triangle shape. And you can see it, I did completely irregular shape on this one. And this is absolutely fine as well. It looks okay too. And we actually even got like 2 different shades of the purple. So depending on the look you want, like you can make them like just from the dots and be very regular, or you can make them nice and irregular. And then we are gonna go for a pure blue. I love when my mixing palette looks like this. I'm gonna show you it again. Beautiful shades. Okay, now the liner brush. So this is our last part. Well, maybe not. I will leave a nice hint and tip at the end of this video as usual. So the liner brush, and I've got those shades of greens, like here, turquoise greens, and we are gonna pick up random ones. So you want to place a couple of the leaves in here. We can do one in there. We can do actually 2 in here, like one on the one side, the other one on the other side, nice and tiny. And then the turquoise one, which is more visible, on the top. And then prolong it. So like, make it nice and long. Another one on the top and here, so I pick it up again, different shades of green. Happy with this one, do not overdo it. And then same in here. One, two. Prolong it. Prolong them. And then prolong this one. Where else? You can do here. So 1 and 2 and 3. Prolong them and cure it. Okay, the final step, the one which I'm gonna give you a hint as well. So depending on the look, we actually did some other video where I wanted to keep the flowers to be 3D. On this one, I want the flowers to be really nice and smooth, and you can see they are really actually nice and smooth. So depending on the look you want to achieve, you will go different way. If you want the 3D flowers, you would paint them on top of the top coat, and I usually add the French gel so I'm able to keep them without a top coat. This ones I want them nice and smooth. And what will happen is you can see like there is quite a lot of texture and uneven surface. You can see how the lights hit through it. What I would do it on the client is you take a top coat, you apply it just a normal. Okay, so just like this. And what will happen is you can see it, there is still those texture showing through it. So the light doesn't go nice and even. There is lots of breakages through the line. And on the pictures, it can look pretty bad. So let me cure that. And then do the same in here. Okay, so apply this top coat. And again, it has lots of texture still in there. This is a technique which I use a lot, and you guys ask me, can you use a matte top coat? Of course you can, but it's not going to be this nice. Okay, so once the top coat cure, what I'm doing is I'm literally taking a buffer and I do a couple seconds scratch. Just like this. It doesn't take long. On the client is even faster because on the tip I have to be careful so it doesn't fly if I press too hard. You don't have to even file it completely and it will last, believe me, just let me tell you. So you can see there is still some shiny places, but there is very little shiny places. Always make sure everything around is scratched, and then it is absolutely fine. To apply the top coat again, which will give a really nice, beautiful and smooth result. So that was a wee tip for those ones who watched till the end. Check how the light reflects on it. And I am happy now. If I get rid of this dust. There we are. Let's cure it. And do the same on the other one. So overall, I find that this step, oh, you can see it, how messy it is. Like, you know, it really shows this structure, texture. I find it on the client, if I'm doing a full set, this steps takes me of 2 minutes of curing the top coat. I mean, like for both hands, so 1 minute and 1 minute extra. And then I would say it takes me like 2 minutes a maximum to, oh, there we are, 2 minutes maximum to buff the entire set of the nails. So basically we're talking about extra 3 minutes to the service for much nicer results. Definitely so worth it. Again, check how the light reflects on it, if there is any dust particles which are hiding somewhere. Sometimes they fly, so this is the thing, like, you know, we would buff, the dust particle is flying and then it just lands straight away on the client nails. So I'm always very fussy about this step because it is showing extremely on the pictures. But anyway, that's them all cured and I can place it into our display. So we've got the ring finger. They are all just exactly a same. I am kind of liking it that way for a spring. Easter time. I don't want to touch my top coat until it cools down. This is always the most difficult part for me because we should cook them longer, so I cannot touch it, but I also want to place them nice. So that's how this set looks, and I will show you also my mixing plate because I am actually is hiding on the back here. Yeah, I'm loving it. Like, you know, when we're playing with so many different colors, and yes, now you can clearly see like how many different colors we have created. I love it using few colors, we can do the entire palette. Okay, anyway, guys, if you do love those colors which you have used, then you can grab them from our website as well, which is listed in the description of this video, and we do post internationally. I'm sending you huge glittery hacks and looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye!